I am Theseus, son of Aegeus, king of Athens, and the hero who has traversed both the treacherous paths of the mortal realm and the labyrinthine twists of fate. My life has been marked by remarkable adventures, profound challenges, and the indomitable spirit of a hero. From my humble beginnings to my ascension as a legendary figure in Greek mythology, my story is woven with threads of bravery, love, and destiny. My tale begins in the ancient city of Athens, where I was born to Aegeus, the king, and Aethra, my mother. The circumstances of my birth are steeped in intrigue and prophecy. My father, eager for an heir, visited the oracle of Delphi, who cryptically warned him to beware of the man with the sword. Returning home, he left me a hidden sword and a pair of sandals under a heavy stone, instructing my mother to keep them until I was old enough to lift the stone. As I grew, my mother often spoke of my father, instilling in me a sense of pride and destiny. I was determined to claim my heritage, to prove myself worthy of my royal lineage. The day finally came when I could lift the stone, and I seized the sword and sandals, ready to embark on the journey to my father's kingdom. The road to Athens was fraught with danger, and I was eager to prove my strength and bravery. As I traveled, I encountered various challenges and formidable foes. I faced bandits and beasts alike, dispatching each adversary with a combination of skill, cunning, and sheer willpower. Among my most memorable encounters was my battle with the notorious bandit Periphetes, known as the Club Bearer. Armed with his massive club, he terrorized travelers. But I was undeterred. With my father's sword, I confronted him and, after a fierce struggle, defeated him, taking his club as a trophy and symbol of my victory. My reputation as a hero began to grow with each victory, and as I journeyed onward, I encountered Procrustes, the infamous innkeeper who forced travelers onto his iron bed, stretching or mutilating them to fit. I turned his own twisted methods against him, ensuring he met the same fate he had inflicted on others. These trials sharpened my resolve and bolstered my reputation as a hero worthy of Athens. Upon reaching Athens, I was greeted with a mixture of awe and skepticism. My father, King Aegeus, was initially unaware of my identity. But as I revealed myself and my lineage, the joy of our reunion filled the hall. I was welcomed into the royal court, where I began to learn the intricacies of leadership and governance. However, my arrival was not without turmoil. The city of Athens was under the looming threat of King Minos of Crete, who demanded tribute in the form of young Athenians sent to the labyrinth, where they would meet their fate at the hands of the Minotaur. This monster, a half-man, half-bull creature, had terrorized my people for too long, and I felt a deep sense of responsibility to confront this threat. With a brave heart, I volunteered to be one of the tributes sent to Crete. My goal was clear: to slay the Minotaur and end the cycle of terror that had gripped my homeland. When I arrived in Crete, I encountered Ariadne, the beautiful daughter of King Minos. She was captivated by my bravery and offered me a glimmer of hope. Ariadne provided me with a ball of thread, instructing me to unravel it as I ventured into the labyrinth, ensuring I could find my way back after slaying the beast. Armed with this thread and my sword, I entered the twisting maze. The darkness enveloped me as I navigated the labyrinthine corridors, each step echoing with the anticipation of the impending battle. When I finally confronted the Minotaur, a creature of fury and strength, I felt a surge of adrenaline. Our fight was fierce and primal, and with all my might, I struck the beast down, ensuring that it would terrorize my people no longer. Victorious, I retraced my steps with Ariadne's thread, emerging from the labyrinth to the cheers of the Athenians. Having slain the Minotaur, I returned to Athens a hero, but not without consequences. In my excitement, I neglected to change the sails of my ship from black to white, as a sign of my victory. My father, watching from the cliffs of Aegina, saw the black sails and, believing I had perished, threw himself into the sea, taking his own life. The weight of my father's death hung heavily upon me, and I carried the burden of grief and guilt. I mourned the loss of Aegeus, but I could not dwell on my sorrow. Athens needed a leader, and I assumed the mantle of king, determined to honor my father's memory by ruling with wisdom and strength. My heart ached, but I channeled my pain into the service of my people, striving to create a legacy that would withstand the test of time. As king, I sought to unite the various tribes of Attica, fostering a sense of community and brotherhood among my people. I embarked on a series of challenges and adventures that would further solidify my reputation as a hero. These labors were not merely for personal glory. They were undertaken for the benefit of my kingdom. One of my most significant accomplishments was the establishment of the Panathenaic Festival, a celebration of arts and athletics that would unite the people of Athens in a spirit of camaraderie. I believed that fostering culture and the arts was essential to the prosperity of the city. In addition to this, I ventured to the underworld, driven by love for my dear friend Pirithous. Together, we sought to capture Persephone, the queen of the underworld, in the hopes of securing a bond of kinship with Hades. Our audacious plan was met with dire consequences. We were trapped in the underworld, only to be rescued by Heracles. This journey taught me the importance of recognizing the limits of my ambition and understanding that not all challenges could be faced head-on. My adventures continued as I encountered the fierce warrior women known as the Amazons. Driven by both intrigue and valor, I sought to win the heart of their queen, Hippolyta. Our initial meeting was filled with tension, but our mutual respect blossomed into a deep bond. We married and brought together our peoples in a union that symbolized strength and harmony. Yet, even in love, the trials of fate were not over. My marriage to Hippolyta drew the ire of the other Amazons, leading to conflict. Our union, while born of love, highlighted the complexities of relationships and the weight of expectations. In the end, the bond we shared became a testament to the strength of love amid adversity. As the years passed, I continued to serve Athens with pride, navigating the challenges of leadership and the complexities of life. I engaged in wars, formed alliances, and navigated the treacherous waters of politics. My reputation grew, and I became a symbol of courage, a beacon for those who sought to rise above their circumstances. I became a figure who embodied the ideals of heroism and leadership. However, my story is not merely one of triumph. It is also marked by the lessons learned through loss and hardship. My friendships, my battles, and my love stories shaped the man I became, reminding me of the fragility of life and the importance of the bonds we forge. As I reflect on my life, I see a tapestry woven with threads of valor, love, loss, and legacy. I am Theseus, the hero who faced trials and tribulations, whose name would resonate through the ages. My adventures may have taken me through dark paths, but they led me to discover the light of companionship and the strength of community. In the face of challenges, I learned that true heroism lies not only in feats of strength but in the wisdom to lead, the compassion to understand, and the courage to embrace both triumphs and failures. I hope that my story serves as a reminder that every hero is forged through trials, every life shaped by choices, and every legacy a reflection of the love we share with others. As I stand at the twilight of my life, I see my journey not as an end but as a continuation, a legacy passed down through generations, a reminder of the spirit of Athens and the indomitable nature of the human heart. I am Theseus, and I shall be remembered not just as a hero of battles but as a king who loved, lost, and rose again, standing tall among the legends of my time.